Hi, I'm Cheryl Knight. I'm the president of Eastern Gauteng Aquatics, the federation and the custodian of aquatics in the Eastern Gauteng district. I'm very concerned about the number of pools that haven't reopened on the 1st of September. This has huge impact not only for our communities but our competitive swimmers, as well as life-saving refresher courses and our Learn to Swim instructor courses where there is job creation. We cannot have our courses here at the facility because Boksburg North is closed at the moment. And in the run-up to an Olympic year, I'm very concerned that our swimmers are not able to train or compete in 50-meter facilities. I really appeal to the Metro that they look into this as a matter of urgency, because if we do not do something, then I'm afraid swimming as a sport will eventually die away.
But as far as you know, what are the biggest issues in this particular swimming pool, Boksburg North?
In this particular facility, I believe that the water quality is unsafe, as well as the heat exchangers that are damaged. That is approximately 150,000 Rand repair job that needs to be done. Last season, we as a federation had an electrician here on site for 3 weeks trying to repair, and we can only repair as much as we can to a point, as we're a non-profit organization. And unfortunately, we fixed 2 and another 2 broke, just due to lack of maintenance. Well, since November 2020, we have spent over 600,000 Rand on Delville swimming pool and Boksburg North swimming pool, repairing and maintaining pumps, heaters, heat exchangers, purchasing of coal, getting drains unblocked because of sewage seepage. So it is a large amount of money that actually could be going back into the growth and development of the sport in our district.
Hi, I'm Elisa Domita. I'm the new chair lady of Ekurhuleni schools. With the closure of Boksburg North swimming pool, it's impacted on a few of our schools who use this as a training facility, as well as we are unable to host our inter-primary and inter-high galas at the schools. So we are going to have to depend on private schools to host these galas. In the past season, thanks to EGA, we were able to use the swimming pool as they pump money in to repair heat pumps and provide chlorine for Boksburg North. Well, for the schools are actually bearing the cost themselves. They will host the galas at their schools and they will bear the cost, so that's a cost onto a school. But it also makes transport issues a little bit more difficult for some of the schools that are far away, because you have to travel further to get to these schools. Also, parents, not enough space for all the parents to come and watch the children swimming at these galas. So that's another impact on the children who would like their parents to be there to watch, because these are school facilities, they're made for school training, they're not made for big major galas. Well, we'd love the municipality to repair the heat exchangers here at Boksburg North and get the water quality up to scratch, so that the schools in the area can use the pools as training facilities and we can host all our inter-school galas here once again. Well, training facilities for these schools, there were about 3 or 4 schools that use it as a training facility, as they don't have their own swimming pools. For our inter-school galas, we would have inter-primary A, B, C, and D galas hosted here. Inter-high would be A and B. Altogether, we've got about 22 primary schools and 16 high schools that are part of the Ekurhuleni school district.
And tell us briefly about upcoming competitions or events.
Well, we're starting our summer season in the beginning of October. The second week of October, our first galas start taking place. We will have 3 league galas, which will be held at various schools. And then our inter-primary galas, which would have been hosted in the first week of November here at Boksburg North, will now have to be hosted at all these different various schools. And we're very grateful to the schools that have offered their facilities, but it is not fair on them to be hosting these inter-primary galas. Most of every one of those facilities are only a 25-meter swimming pool, so this one's a 50-meter swimming pool. And in our inter-primary, in our 4th term, we have all our records, which are 33 and a third meter, which relate to Boksburg North. And those records go back to 20 years. Now, those records this year won't stand anymore. We'll have to set up brand new records at a 25-meter swimming pool.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure.